Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel Dark Tea for You. My name is Tina. I hope you are all doing great and staying safe. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how to prepare waakye. So this is a 3-in-1 video where I teach you how to make the waakye stew, shito, that is the black pepper sauce, and then the waakye itself, that is the beans and rice. So without wasting much time, let's get into this recipe. So in this saucepan, I have my black-eyed beans with water. Cover it and allow it to boil. Whilst that is going on, in another saucepan, I add water, and then I'm adding in my sorghum leaves powder, that is the waakye powder. So I'll just add it in and I will let that one boil over for about a minute. So here, when it started boiling, then I went ahead and then turned my stove off and then poured all the water away from it, and now I'm straining in the juice that I have gotten from the mixture of the waakye powder and water. Yes, so this is all natural, guys. So if you want a perfect waakye with waakye powder, always do it this way. Strain it and then pour it on your beans. Now I'll give it a stir. I'll then go ahead and cover this and allow it to cook. So at this point it has cooked and my beans, it's good. The beans is like about 80% cooked. Then I went ahead to add in my rice. I will stir everything in together, and then I'll go ahead and add in some bay leaf, which is absolutely optional, but hey, it's so good. Some nutmeg in there. I'll then go ahead and then pour in a little bit of oil. I'll go in with some salt to taste, yes, and then some ginger. Guys, do it this way and come and thank me later. It gives your waakye very beautiful and nice aroma and taste. I'll cover it and allow it to cook on a medium to low heat. Here the water has been absorbed, so I have lowered my heat. I'll cover it with aluminium foil and allow my waakye to cook. So while the waakye is on fire, I started with my stew. So for the stew, I poured some oil in the saucepan, then I add in some cut onions. Here I'm going to fry my meat. That is the meat that I'm using. You can use any meat, chicken, whatever that you want. So here I'm using beef for this recipe. If you are here watching me, please let me know where you are watching me from. So in my next video, I'll give you a kiss and a hug and tell you how much I appreciate your support and love. So at this point, my beef was all done, and then I'm taking them out from the oil. So in the same oil, I poured in my mixture of onions. Be generous with the onions when you are making your waakye stew. So this is some onions, pepper, ginger, garlic in there. I'll then go ahead and fry this for about 6 good minutes. Make sure it is very well fried to get a very nice aroma and taste. Here I'm adding in my jollof mix powder. It includes a lot of different African spices, so I poured everything. It was almost finished. Then I would then go ahead and give it a stir. So this is how it looks. If you need some, you get in touch. So this is it. It's very good and I love it in my stews. So here I will then add in some tomato paste. Yes, just a little bit, not too much tomato paste for your waakye stew. Just a little bit of tomato paste, and go ahead and fry it very well. Make sure it is very well fried. Here it is fried very well. You can see that it is very well fried, and at this point I'm adding in stock from the beef and the willy, that is the cow skin that I cooked. That is it. So I add in the stock to it, and then I allow it to cook so that it will cook very well. So here I'm just adding in my blended mixture, that is fresh tomatoes, onions, like more onions, bell peppers, everything in there. I add that one in, and then I went in with all the remaining stock. Just look at how light it is. This is it. I'm now going to cover it and allow it to cook down. Yes, by the time the water will evaporate, my stew will be perfect. For waakye stew, you will need a lot of oil. You can always scoop them out when it is done. If you want a very well fried waakye stew, use a lot of oil and you can always scoop them out. Here I'm adding in some seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice. I add in some curry powder, to it, and then some more bay leaf, guys. This stew was amazing. It was just smelling so good. At this point, I went in with my wele. Yes, there it goes. I want my wele to be very well infused with the stew to absorb the stew, and so that the wele will be very delicious. At this point, I went in with my dawa, that is locust beans. In a perfect waakye stew, you need some dawa, fish powder, and then some shrimp powder in there. Yes, that is the game changer. That is the deal. You need it in your waakye stew. Here I poured in the fried beef, which I have already finished eating them. Me and my kids, when we fry beef, we will just finish it before we use it for whatever we are doing. So here I'm just going to cover this and allow it to be on a low heat. So let's make a simple shito. Here I have some onions, pepper, natural spice, mace, ginger, garlic. I'll write everything for you. I poured it inside a saucepan without oil. I fried it for some time, then I add in some oil, and then I'm going to go ahead and fry this until I see that it is very well fried. Yes, that is what I'm doing. So here I add in some spices. Yes, some more spices, fish powder, shrimp powder. Yes, that is all. I'm adding everything at once at this point. So this was just very fast forward shito that I made, but guys, it came out so good. So I put everything, the shrimp powder, fish powder, pepper powder, everything, all my seasoning is in there, and then I just went ahead to fry it until it was done. And here it is. So this is how we served our waakye, the waakye stew. We paired with some curry, macaroni, some eggs, and of course some salad. The only thing missing was fish and avocados. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. Enjoy.